So you said, so I had, I was asking you about D thing and you and Trigger. That's where it started at. Y'all was saying that D thing got back though. That's where it started at. But I had wanted to get Mikey's side. I was asking him. He didn't speak on it. He said, it was a mature response. But I asked him like, y'all used to get along at a point. How did it get to where it got to? And his response was,
why did y'all neighborhoods not get along if y'all right there up the block from each other? Was it just childhood fighting? Because at a point, if everybody got along,
look, it's so crazy.
That is
it's
crazy.
So crazy. From their generation to like 45, folks you was just talking to out there, bro. All them niggas was GD, bro. All of them was GDs. Them niggas flip, bro. All of them was flip. Like the last 2 generations. Like them flip, bro. Like them niggas wasn't always fully BDs, bro. Like this was GDs. See, that's why you had to brick cities and like that. That was the GDs shit. You feel what I'm saying? For them over there. But at the end, it came out to 600. And now they all BDs, and most of them BDs. Some of them probably still GDs, but most of them BDs. Most of them that I knew at my times was GD though, from over there.
Right.
Most of them, like the main that I knew from over there, they was GD. D ain't been BD though. I ain't gonna lie. Him and his brother Damo, all them niggas, they been BDs. But a lot of them guys, I ain't gonna say names and get niggas shine, but a lot of them was GDs. And some of them still GDs. Like,
yeah. Then so that's what it was. You feel like people flipped when it was like at what they flipped for?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying on history. Period. I'm just saying period. Motherfuckers was like flipping and shit. Those was G's and not take G's so much. So our community and our hood, we always been what we is and what we are. You feel me? We what we is. Like 15, 12. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's what it was. We was never like real like gangster outlaws. You feel what I'm saying? Like so it's like we always did what the fuck we wanted to do and done what we wanted to do. You feel me? Like you feel me? Before it was that dark side. You feel me? Before Jaro and shit like that. Like so it's like. It's a whole lot of history for like it's so much like I can sit and talk to you for years about that. You feel what I'm saying?
So what's your point of view when y'all separated? Was it just gang shit, like oh they BDs over here, they GDs over there? It wasn't really that. Well, you know what I mean? What's your take?
Man, bro, like that shit got nothing to do with all that. If we keeping it 100, all that BD GD shit, bro, it didn't have nothing to do with. Like, none of that, bro. On the guys, it was more about, like, niggas went they separate ways, folks. You know, like, bro, we was all hanging with each other, like, when we was young as hell before nobody was gangbanging, bro. It wasn't all they flipped BD and none of that shit that made us into it. And the ops, our block and the block we into it with, or the, like, 2 hoods that beef, it's so close that like literally you can once you start gangbanging you can end up on either side, bro. Like literally King Drive separates us from them. You know what I'm saying? Some of them lived on our side, then they mama moved 2 blocks over, which ended up being on that side. So by the time they got 13 years old, they was growing up with them niggas going to Sexton instead of going to Bessie Ross with us or Diet with us. I mean, the fuck is that school behind O Block? What the fuck? Why is it not coming to my head, folks? The little school behind O Block, you end up
in the cut right there.
Yeah. But I don't know why the fuck it's not coming to my head. I know this school like the back of my hand, but it's not coming to my head. But anyway, on the guys, folks, it be like shit like that. It just be like, man, like say for instance with like Yarmel and them. This was from the Calumet buildings. That building get knocked down, you move over there. Now you end up growing up with them on 51st, and now that just so happened to be later on down the line a hood we into these over here beef with. You know what I'm saying? You grew up over there, even though you was born and raised over here. When you was making your bones, it was over there. You know what I'm saying? So now you ended up, you over on that side, you in tour with the niggas you used to grow up with, folks. And it ain't no BDGD shit. It's probably because your mama moved and she went over there and, you know, all of that type of shit, folks. Like,
yeah. Yeah, I was finna say, cause it's BDs in they hood too. Like, it's BDs in Jarocity. It's like, there's everything over there. There's some stones over there too, I think. So it's like, it ain't just like on no gang shit.
mm-hmm.
I guess though, but it's like, but y'all hoods got along though. You said they'll move and not get along. Y'all Jarocity and 600 used to get along because
it's really not even Jarocity and 600 used to get along. It's the people who grew up and became Jarocity and 600 used to get along.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause when I think about it, like even with MOB, bro, like us, like even before it was a full-fledged war, we never really got along with them, bro. Like we ain't never get along with them. You know what I'm saying? But like, it was from down there that was like, we got along with. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lil Brian, Scrap, got along with him. Booger, before them whooped him at the party, we was getting along with him. Duck, we used to get along with him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The hoods they end up becoming later down the line is what, and the hoods we end up becoming later down the line is what didn't get along. Us as people got along with each other. Me and Lil Mikey got along. On BD, our hoods didn't get along. On phone them. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's shit like that, bro. Like, before we was all gang banging, we got along with each other. When we decided to become street niggas and we went to this block and that block, them blocks didn't jam.
Right.
And that's what it was, bro. It ain't really got shit to do with nobody flipping BD or GD or nothing, because a lot of niggas flipped BD. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas that was BD stopped claiming BD or basically flipped GD too, because they was on the other side, they was in tour with most of the BDs. So when Lil Mikey say shit like that, he's like, you gotta call your own niggas out too, because a lot of y'all over there BD and from our building or from our side. And y'all went over there, and now when the war went up, y'all niggas stopped claiming BD. Y'all flipped or stopped shaking up BD and all that shit. Y'all didn't want to look like one of them on phone them. Like, you had like Lil J, he BD, but Lil J, them niggas tried to invent some insane BD shit because they didn't want to be BD because they was in tour with us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They was in tour with the BD, so they tried to make another avenue of some gang shit, and that's where that shit came from.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense though.